one day I just like, what do I want to do, you know? And then I'm kayaking all the time. I'm like, well, I gotta do something with water.
Groundwater as a career is not always something you think about.
It just randomly I took a geology class, and that sparked my interest. And from that class on, I knew what I wanted to do.
These days, when students are coming to college, you see that they're really interested in different paths. I mean, many start out in engineering or even in arts, and they end up taking an introductory geology course, for example, and they really find that attractive.
If you get into this field, you can really specialize in anything.
You can do with resource management. You can do with just studying groundwater, saltwater interactions.
I mean, water supply, remediation, freshwater distribution, geology, hydrogeology.
I took geochemistry and geomicrobiology, and in geochemistry, that was the first course I took, and we briefly touched on the arsenic contamination in groundwater in Asia, and that kind of piqued my interest.
In my country, there's just a few people that they're concerned about the groundwater. Yeah, because we have a lot of surface waters. So people concerned only about the surface water. So I want to study about the groundwaters, and I can develop it in my country as well.
Providing groundwater to people is a very rewarding career. When I drill a well, I know I've done something good for somebody.
A lot of what groundwater scientists do is try to make water quality better and try to understand water systems too. And I think that's kind of rewarding when you can work with people and think about how what you're doing is part of a larger system and how you fit into that piece of the system.
Everything I'd done before was completely money-driven and nothing concerned about taking care of the environment. So I wanted to do something on the other end.
I want to make an impact in the scientific world, but I really want to affect the general public.
I saw like a big opportunity there to make sure that people have like the freshwater resources that they need.
There are many places in the world where you just cannot live without groundwater, and when I drill a water well, I'm providing a lifeline to somebody.
I think people are starting to realize that water management is truly a challenging career, and there's more and more of a demand for it.
I want to be a problem solver and part of the solution, not part of the problem.
There's lots of places in college you can go to get a degree, but there's not so many places in college you can go to get a job. So one of the real benefits of geology and hydrogeology, it's a profession with a job attached at the end of it.
If you like a challenge and you're very good at thinking of things in systems, I mean, this is an excellent career path.
Anybody who has a career in hydrogeology or geological sciences or earth sciences, it needs to be flexible in terms of where they want to live and work.
I could not see myself at a desk every day, day in, day out. Maybe in the winter, sure, but in the spring and the summer and the fall, you want to be able to get outside a little bit, which has always been kind of big in my life.
I'm proud to be a water well systems professional. I have to be a builder, an engineer, a designer, a problem solver. It's a challenging job, but very gratifying as well.
If it's something that you enjoy, if you like being outdoors and learning about nature and how to work with those processes and that kind of thing, then it comes easy to you.
Think about the field. Honestly, it's in the morning when you're getting ready, and you have your belt full of utilities, you got your brunt and your rock hammer, you're getting dressed up. I mean, that really excited me. I love being outside.
There are a lot of different things that you can do with groundwater, and I know a big draw of groundwater is that you get to travel a lot and you get to be out in the sun and doing field work and hiking. But personally, I'm more of a lab person. I enjoy doing the modeling aspect and working with new and different technologies. I also really like getting my hands on new equipment, figuring out how it works, and using it to best solve the problem at hand.
It's going to give you an opportunity to go into a career that is fairly diverse, has a lot of opportunity, and as you develop skills, the profession allows you to advance to that so that you're not just stuck as a technician or stuck and pigeonholed in some career. I mean, it's really up to the student.
It's great. It's great to finally have a career after being pretty unsure.
I can do science as well as helping people.
to me, there's almost no greater science.
I always love to go to work. I've never had, oh my God, I've got to go to work. It's always been, wow, it's only 6 o'clock in the morning. When can I get to work?